Yeah.
Basically, I thought damage over time was going to be a preset number based upon something.
It does. It.
Yeah, that's the thing. Someone's stats does scale up with levels, so that thing also scales up.
No, the damage over time does, so it's almost always the same percentage.
Always.
Yeah, it's a percentage of that person's stats.
That person's HP, not per their stat.
The thing is, Brandon, we can make it a little different for each of them. What I was thinking is that we can probably, like, depending on the damage over time that the person gets, is that they get a little bit, like, I don't know. I think it's just best just to have it like, just make it like a title. Just damage over time.
Yeah, only thing is the actual system I am working with, a percentile-based damage modifier based upon the enemy's health, isn't exactly something can truly handle.
Yeah, it should be able to.
Like serious balancing.
Then I guess you gotta fix it up, man.
I'm trying to explain it to you guys, like a little bit. We should do it in a different chat if we are going to.
I'm. Well,
Change that system.
just do damage over time. I feel like that's how it's just nothing really too crazy. Like
It's just RP logic. Then they're making all these extra numbers. It's gonna bloat the freaking code.
The thing is, I'm trying to make it where it doesn't bloat it. That's the thing. Having it where two different defense or resistance isn't exactly great, especially since you try to make other abilities, but if it's that name and that's it, and that's how it behaves. And then I can give it some moves. Like, for example,
I'm gonna put down, no, we're not gonna make it physical or resistance based. It's damage over time, and damage over time is damage over time. It has to be a certain number every time or something. It's damage over time.
The thing is, defense and resistance concept in this game is it reduces the amount of damage you take.
Damage over time goes around that. That's what people exploit in RPGs.
No, it's literally just damage. Like, I'll give you an example. So in Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VI, any Final Fantasy game, there's a move called Bio, right? And it applies poison. I think that move is percentile. I'm pretty sure that move is percentile. When someone gets poisoned in that game, even in Pokemon, that move is like each and every. Well, I wouldn't say each and every status condition is percentile and they lose health. I mean, there is paralysis that slows down the target, and that's the thing.
And burn does damage over time, but it reduces the attack in Pokemon.
I mean, if you want to do that, where it gets like a secondary effect, sure.
I'd rather not do the secondary part though.
You'd rather not? Like even.
Yeah. Oh no! The Chink is here.
I am streaming too.
Don't worry, I'm not streaming yet.
I'm streaming.
You see, Alex, look at the.
Did he walk? Wait, who said they're streaming?
Me, yeah.
Why aren't you on the streaming service then?
I should be.
You gotta be on the streaming server for that, bro.
I should be.
Dude, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Oh crap. No! I don't want I'm gonna start my stream. Wait, do I need to update OBS right now to stream? Because I clicked to remind me later.
Do it now. Do it now.
We should cancel you.
I don't know how do I pull it up again?
Everybody, let's cancel Alex. Hashtag end Alex. Hashtag crucify Alex.
No, don't cancel me.
Hashtag the gun has a silencer and it's aimed at Alex.
Okay.
Hashtag hang him by the neck.
I just hope it doesn't take my space, bro. That's why I didn't want to update.
Wait, can I ask you a question, Ashley?
We don't need to go that far. Hashtag bronze bull his ass.
Ashley, would you make the thing damage over time for paralysis, or would you just make it like they just slow down for like?
They slow down and are unable to move
Oh, maybe.
at times.
The thing is,
Update on that EOBS. Stream, how about instead of streaming, you get hashtag canceled. Then we put you in a hashtag bronze bull, where you'll be hashtag boiled alive. Damn it! You always hashtag this, hashtag that. You're so annoying.
the thing is, Tifa, is that it.
Most games I played, damage over time. Why is my OBS not like opening though? Because you're hashtag canceled, Alex. I think I gotta force quit it. That's a very specific. You're hashtag done. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I gotta reset everything. God damn it. Just like those people on Twitter used to go on and on about James Gunn and like hashtag the gun has a silencer. Hashtag I always believed in you, Gunn. Hashtag Mr. Gunn, you can check my.
I'm gonna move VCs. Oh.
Hashtag this. Hashtag. How about you? You know, so you always hashtag this, hashtag that. How about you hashtag some bitches?
Okay, yeah. What I was saying was, I think it's.
Games I've ever played, damage over time is like a flat. That's the only thing. Like that would be very easy for me to balance. So what? If you see a very given class, right? That damage over time, because it's say magical damage over time, it would be say fireball. That's what can be cleansed. They want damage over time to be cleansable, so we're just making a status of like a Sicilian and
The thing is, but that's too much status conditions. Like, oh, we already have a bunch of them already. I think it's just like.
If you want, I could make it just one. Just make it either magical or non-magical, depending on which one is selected. Like in the actual code. Only thing is, I believe that most damage over time should be a flat number, like a set number based on the person who's using stats or the item stats. That's done via like crafting stuff like that. That is item level.
I think Earthbound does do that.
The students will still scale, mind you, but it's still a number instead of percentile, because percentile tends to be a slippery slope with a system like this. But we can definitely do certain abilities as percentile. It's just that it would probably be an item. Not really abilities, more like items that would only be something of these stats. It's just only not someone's base kit.
Yeah, that is the problem.
I'm okay with having broken shit that could break the game through items. That's very easy to balance wise because the limited number of uses, not always can everyone craft it in that, but I can just make the items as common or as rare as I like it to be. So that's very easy to balance for broken shit. But stuff that's percentile when the system's not built for percentile is not great. And most games I've played, it's always a fault in them.
Yeah, well, Pokemon does fine with it. I've seen them do fine with it. What's up?
We are not Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, of course we're not. It's just like, I mean, Final Fantasy done it fine too. You know, like.
Alright, so let's say Earthbound, right? Damage over time in Earthbound. Is it status effect or implementable? Penalty class.
Well, for Earthbound, it's like their thing isn't percentile. It's actually, I think there's just like a set number, but it's like it doesn't really make the status conditions any scarier. Like once after a certain while.
It will still scale. Mind you, the number will still scale. It'll scale with someone's stats, or it'll scale with the item's level. It will scale it. That's why I have items. That's why the everyone's abilities scale status because everything scales as you level up. So that solid number will still be like viable. It's just redesigned to target certain types of people. And so it won't magically be better against a tank later levels, but better against switches options early on. It will still be the same kind of modification.
But but the thing is, the thing is, right? Yeah, but what am I gonna say? Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just trying to.
I know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I do believe that for all characters, if they do damage over time or something along those lines that isn't linked to an item they need to craft, I say it should be a flat number that scales instead of percentile. Because percentile can be bonus. Then I have to calculate the percentage-based damage across multiple different health pools, and I also have to calculate against that for enemies as well, which means that some enemies would just be like for them, but then if you don't pick this specific character, it would just fucking destroy them because they're too overtuned because someone has an ability that is inherently broken. And that's okay with, say, like for Pokemon, because there's 800 ones to choose from, and there's some that options are clearly better than others. We have 8 playable characters in this. Having options that are clearly better than others in 8 playable characters, especially since everyone's making a playable character. Like, sure, everyone wants percentile-based damage until that percentile-based damage makes your character useless, and then you're ousted, and then you're played for like 5 minutes, and they realize your character sucks, and then they never play you again. Which I don't want that to happen with anyone. I'm not coding that. I'm not doing that. That shit sucks. I didn't want to say this in the group chat, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, there must be an easier way to do this because I don't want to put like a bunch of new like status conditions in there, you know.
You can always shorten the list of status conditions, but I just want it to be clear whether it's doing magical fire damage or non-magic fire damage for the user. If you want to just put like parentheses next to it that says magical or non-magical, like burned non-magical or burned magical or something like that.
Because the thing is, right, if someone is
I don't perfect idea. Perfect. Okay. We change the normal damage type into physical. And then we have, instead of non-magical, it's normal, and magical is just magical. So, then it'll be the damage type, but we'll thing for damage type, or like, let's say, physical is next to it, the parentheses will be an N. That N stands for normal, or there's a non-magic damage.
I got it.
Normal resistance for a damage type and also non-magical.
Okay, in that case,
So this way we can only have like a limited amount of stats effects. If you want to do it that way, I just want to make it clear to the player, like, this is doing normal damage. This is really bad against your character because this character has a high resistance, low defense. You should play using this one instead of the player figuring out, do ridiculous amount of damage. And they have, like, because we have 2 different defense stats. I want it to be clear, like, hey, that person, these 2 people have both damage over time status effects on them, but they're both magical. But this one has high resistance stat. So this guy has a high defense stat, low resistance stat. I think it's because this guy, that low resistance stat is gonna fuck them with magical damage.
okay.
It should be that I just want it to be genuinely clear. Like, what kind of damage that's being dealt. So, like, the damage type, sure, that's fine. For resistances, I get that. That should be blatant, obvious, and clear. Not just a different wording, such as flavors, all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, magical and non-magical is a problem. Because in Pokemon, it's one thing, damage is, like, never reduced by anything. Nowadays, it would be damage for or base damage over time. 50%. Honestly, as long as percentiles link to an item, it's fine. Because, once again, that's very easy to balance. Having an ability that everyone has access to 24/7 can make it redundant. Like, it can make it, like, fucking, like, abusive. And they can just, like, spam that shit against bosses. And the game is meant to be tactful and then to actually challenge them. No, now it just becomes either you understand your team or you fucking because the only people characters, they're all characters made by their friends. I don't want anyone's character to use this. I'm not doing that.
It's also DOT. Remember, DOT is not even going to be distributed. Funny enough, we don't even have a lot of characters going to do DOT really. Like the thing is like I was playing for not a lot of characters to have it.
I know.
Um.
We need a strong baseline to then base enemies off. If you want to give enemies percentile, that's fine. We can do anything we want with enemies. But characters is the issue here.
Yes. Okay. So in that case, oh man, this is like it's a lot to think about right now.
You want to blow themselves up? I really don't care. Enemies will be pretty fun as fuck. Nothing nice. Seriously. As long as it's a decent challenge, it's a fuck. But player characters, especially when we balance them against each other, to make sure everyone is still viable at level 1 and level 100. So everyone can get time. And no one's character is fucking useless. Game actually comes out. It's just a nightmare to figure out the whole balancing situation.
Right.
Look, damage over time with like percentile base, that's fine. Link it to an item. I said link it to an item, not an ability.
Okay. Honestly, I don't see what this is like. This one we have to like really like. I have to. We gotta do some research on this one because I feel like they gotta be. How you explain it's not. It's like it's not bad, but I also don't want to like. I don't want it to be like players gotta memorize every single stat condition, right? I feel like the ones that we have are like good enough. We could also like the stuff that we have with burn and all that crap is fine. It's just like I'm also just thinking about simplicity. Like damn, someone's. Also, remember, I'm also streaming by the way, so I'm kind of doing both, which is fine. I think I'll be good. I wonder if anyone asked what I'm talking about on stream. Nobody.
Someone said something in your YouTube stream.
Eagles all the way. Yep. I don't need to. I don't need to. I need defense to go up. No, I'm playing. I'm doing a stream right now, but I'm also like talking to you.
Oh, I got you.
Ooh, you're showing up by 30. I didn't do shit. No, I beat him.
Andy, how was your trip to Coney Island? How's this?
Pretty good, but you know, you attacked me. You know, you're a zombie.
Oh.
Yeah. Funny enough, that's what you did. That's what's in the story.
I'm not sorry.
All right.
So check what I just sent you. That's what I think it should be for balancing purposes. I think it's way easier to balance it that way than anything else. Like, sure, percentage-based damage is good, but at the same time, it's because it's so good that it makes it troublesome, especially if you're gonna have enemies with massive HP pools. There's a justification for it to lower amount of damage so we don't kill the player before they get their ults. That percentage-based damage is going to be incredibly strong, and we might have to make it like 4% every round. And it's like, that's fucking nothing.
In that case. Okay, Brandon. Oh, Brandon. How about this? We're gonna. I'm going to. How about this? I'm gonna really research on how damage over time works in games. Like, I'm gonna like after the stream, I'm going to like sit down and like research this because like I feel like is
Look up percentage base and technology.
yes.
There's two separate things. Make sure you look that up. And if that is the case, do you want poison to be percentage based instead of
Yeah, poison is usually.
so then we could just to overgrowth?
Yeah, poison is usually like the percentage base like thing. But we're gonna see how it works, and I just wanna just see how like I wanna see how it is to be honest. So let's research this. I need to make this like simple and like everyone can understand this stuff, you know. Plus, we also have the other status conditions like stun and blind and all that crap. To be honest, which is like, here's another question: do we have to give every status condition a DOT? You know that, Brendan.
These are just the DOT status conditions. What I want is damage over time to be cleansable.
Oh yes. No, what I'm asking is, does every single
The environments, like for example, the black mage's ult, right?
uh-huh.
If you know damage over time won't be a condition. It will be an environmental effect. So there's damage over time in the black mage's ult can't be cleansed.
Yes.
So the damage over time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is right. I'm asking is what I'm asking is every single like you know I don't like do we need to have every single like typing to have a DOT like name because we can just honestly just put blind on like light and dark and then just kind of just do the damage over time for like some of the other types. That's what most other like RPGs do. They will have like burn on fire, and they will have like this for water.
So
It just
that's what it listed. That's what the secondary essentially listed. Everything is the same name and type. So basically, magical DOT and magical DT would both be burned or fire, but they would have an N or an M next to magical or magical.
no. I'm just saying, why don't we simplify it like not like every single like type has a DOT at all. Like they just don't like say for instance, fire ice, and plant can have a DOT, right? If you can associate that with a move, right? They can be like, oh, this applies frostbite, this applies poison, right?
There's one problem with that.
Also,
If you ever want to add something that does do damage over time, I'd like to have it already in the system, ready to go. Adding it last minute, we already have it launched.
no. What I'm saying is, right?
Like,
It's not
in
like
other
we're.
words, if you're not going to use it, I'd rather it be there than not.
Oh, you rather all this would be, but.
I'd rather it be in the code as a baseline for us to use to then use it. That's what I'm coding for. I'm not coding just as the test battleground. The test battleground, I'm structuring it in a way where we can use that as the baseline for chapter 1.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you want to test, like, sure, but
Basically making the game's engine behind it. That's what I'm doing.
okay, in that case, like, you just have to like test and all that.
It's not damage over time. What do you want to get the other types? Just like it's not clear. Oh yeah, this type is better than the other. Like, so what exactly would you give each one? Like that is doable. Complicated, but like, because well, I don't know what everyone wants for their character. Could be very. I don't know what you guys want to make for. I want it to be flexible, so you can make it. So, city walk. Wait,
That's stinky.
thank you. Is he in the game or no?
Yes.
Yes, he's the black. Is he the black mage, right?
Yeah.
Or someone else?
Yeah, he's a black mage.
Okay. But yeah, so you know this? Do you have an idea or no? Me? Yeah. Yeah, so there's going to be a couple different ways you can. I don't want to do like any promotion for item use. It does environmental damage over time. Now the difference is environmental damage over time can't be cleansed. Damage over time static is cleansable. Choose like fire. Time can be cleansed to go like stuff like that. But let me actually send you it. Direct copy or Does your character have a ton of damage over time?
Now here's the thing: do you want to be stackable? To be honest,
The status
eh.
effect will be stacked. The status effects will be able to stack, but only thing is not in the way you may think. So damage over time status effects won't stack duration, but will stack a number of times. So you can increase the amount of damage they take over time. Just they should be just like
Yeah, that's another thing we gotta research. I feel like I have to also research that one too because I'm like I don't know how that's gonna work either. So okay,
it all depends on how you want damage over time to work. Like for example, say percentage base, I say it's stack duration, not probably not because the set percentage based thing would be fixed. Like for example, blind and stuff, like stun would stack duration. Oh, the turn ending things like stun will be and if the stun has a greater rate of other things like blind that would stack duration. So if yeah, the enemy's already 2 rounds that's blind, you apply another blind that's another 1 round blind that stacks to 3. So for damage over time, when for a baseline is it stacks how many of those damage over times you can do, so it just stacks the main damage. And it doesn't stack the ratio, they just want to for damage. Other false back running from spawn based enough a stronger of the same ability. So a stun will be placed with a stronger stun, which is the stuns also.
I see.
So what are both of you think?
Say again.
So what do both of you think?
We'll test it out. I'm not too fond of just having all those new status effects. People need to remember that. Remember, like that's Pokemon. People struggle with the Pokemon type chart for Pokemon, and that's what it's looking like. And I'm like, I kind of I don't want people to remember.
Different a lot of different typings of the game.
I mean, we do, but it. The thing is, the type chart that we have is so similar to Power World. It's not going to be a big issue for people to remember. Also, we can just honestly just say that this is this.
Like because you have different ones that are like different clusters. Like you have the 3 cluster of like fire. Was it fire, ice?
Fire, ice, water, electric, air, wind. No, air, ground, plant, light, dark.
You have a cluster 4 and cluster 2. If you want different stats effects and do different things with each one, and some of them just don't do different things, like see, and then the stats effects in the game.
I cannot hear you. You were so muffled when you said that.
Do you want to have it where some of them do damage over time, and other ones do straight stats?
Yes, because like we already have like stuff like stun. Stun stun is like stun is like basically we can just put that with.
Stun can be a series of different ones. Just like paralysis. For example, what's the difference between stun and paralysis?
Honestly, it has a lot of similarities. We can honestly just put stun on, like basically for the electric attack. Honestly, at this point. Sorry, y'all. Just talking to someone about something. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm still streaming though. Just enjoy the game. Anyways, but yeah,
Question though.
what's up?
Just one question though. Would other abilities abilities be able to apply it? Like, for example, would a light-based ability provide fire damage over time?
We could do that. Like, say maybe, oh, this light's so hot it burns, and then it does burn.
Okay, so do you want to do it where the three...
There's times where abilities that have completely different typings in any type of game, where it puts a different typing on the move. Like I'll give you an example. Uh, Scald in Pokemon. Scald in Pokemon does water type damage, right? But it says the water is so hot that it burns the target. It has a chance to do it.
Alright, we need a couple things. One, generic status effects in which they don't have a really typing associated with it.
Well,
And then determine which ones of these groupings are going to do damage over time, which one of these groupings are going to do, say, types of status effects, and which one, the final one, which would be probably light dark, which is only the duo that interacts with one another. That status effect, like what types of status effects would they have, per se?
say one more time. I'm sorry.
In other words, damage over time, that's a type of status effect, right?
Yes.
You can do it in various ways. Okay. Which ones of the elements are going to do damage over time?
We can do.
That should be a cluster of them. So I'm thinking fire, ice, and water would do damage over time.
Yes.
While the 4-type grouping would do a different type of status effects. And then the actual 2-type grouping would do different types of status effects as well. And then there's going to be generic status effects. Like, for example, stun. Very generic. I think anyone with any type... I don't think there should be really a typing associated with stun, for example. But, like, maybe for, say, I don't know, grounded. It should be earth, right?
Yes.
So there could be a list of different status effects. And what type of status effects would they apply varies greatly. And let's say like grappled. Grappled is very generic.
The thing is that I don't want to do grappled because it's basically just restrain.
Well, it's restrain, but also with status effect reduction.
Brandon,
so it's a little stronger than restrain.
Brandon, these are like very similar like status conditions. Like that's very similar. If there's anything that's similar, grappled and restrained can literally just be either or.
Do you want me to change things up so this way?
Yeah, like yeah, just
okay. I'm gonna see what I can do. Literally tonight. I'm literally gonna be doing it today, and I'm gonna be running it by you. And,
okay, just yeah. I feel like doing restrain and grappled and restrain are the same thing. Like Stinky, would if you had a game where it had like restrain and grappled, would you think they do the same thing? I would be like, I think that does the same thing, right? Yeah, restrain and grappled. Like they would they sound so similar to you that you would think that they would be worked kind of the same way?
It would have to be like the type of move that would be thrown at like in eugenics. If it was like a restrained condition, it would be like planting some lines.
Well, but the thing is that but the thing is, right? Besides eugenics, where you literally see what happens, I'm talking about like in a turn-based RPG. If you saw the status condition restrained and grappled, would you be like, wow, those are like very similar names? I'm not sure like if these were very similar to each other.
Basically, what he's asking is, if you were playing turn-based, would you be able to tell the difference of what happens when you're grappled versus when you're restrained?
Yeah, I like type of situation. Like, is this gonna be like an action turn based?
No, it's not even gonna be like. It's gonna be a JRPG.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's an actual
So
video
like,
game.
what's with all this turn? What's with all this damage over time thing?
Well,
It's balancing and also game engine creation. So that's why it's various different types that you could go about doing damage over time.
Ooh.
Like the damage is gonna be like every turn, like every turn that like it happens.
Yes. So let's say you have a damage over time.
Okay,
like you cast a fireball, it hits the enemy. They have it at the end of every one of your turns. The duration of that stat effect goes down by 1, and then the damage is applied.
That's what was confusing me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically all damage over time is linked to a status effect or environmental condition.
Yeah, it's like poison and then burn. Bees?
That's one thing that I was, I didn't really know what exactly they didn't want to suffocate, so.
Freaking freeze a damage over time thing?
I mean, frostbite is a.
Just like, frostbite would just like lower your defenses.
So there's different things. Okay, maybe the triple typing one, fire, ice, and water. You know, the ones that counter each other. So I'm gonna name them as the triple stack, the 4 stack, and the 2 stack for light and dark, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna name that as generic. So the triple stack probably will do damage over time. The 4 stack might have stats effects that reduce. It might have status reductions. And then the last 2, light and dark. Maybe that would limit like. Just say. Okay, I gotta look up different kinds of. Okay.
Yeah, there's bleed. There's first.
Okay, so there's a couple of different ones. There is damage.
Yeah, like with drench, you're just like more susceptible to electric attacks.
Well, that's.
Hold on, you guys.
Actually, like what exactly in other games it would be.
Hold on.
Sense, but right now these are damage over time names. That's why. Honestly, maybe we should limit it to only those 3 status effects do damage over time. Maybe normal can do bleed, but I'm not sure.
It should do bleed.
What would drench do?
Yeah.
It does damage over time. Essentially. All the.
I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. We're supposed to grab some boxes and send it to some people. Do we know where the first lady's from? If you don't do this in 20 minutes, which is insane to me, honestly. Said it was at the graveyard. And was it Isaac?
So the name. Magical damage. Someone's resistance that protects.
I'm not gonna lie, wounded can be like you're also like
So far, I have 5. Generic conditions will be.
I'm thinking of like.
think it was him. I feel like the Mutagenics is not a game we should use it on. I'm sorry. It's such a different RPG. Like, it's not an RPG I'm trying to make. Although there's some things I do want to take from it as a reference. Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean. I mean, I know you want to test it out and stuff. It's just, I'm just like, just remember, like, we're just trying to make it as simple as possible. Like, we have to, we gotta have some type of like simplicity to it. And the thing is, right? People hate stuff when things get really, really complicated. Me too. Why the hell did I get shocked? Whoa. But people hate things when things get really, really like people hate so much when people gets like really like things get really complicated. Me too. I don't like when games like RPGs get really complicated. It just doesn't. To me, it just starts to kind of be like, not to say that this might be complicated or not. It's just like I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
What I'm showing you is have their own damage over time. And I want to essentially balance it out because separating some things don't have damage over time, some things do.
Yeah. In that case,
Something in each category or something like that. Do you like it or no? Or do you switch things out?
I don't want every single type to have damage over time. That's the problem. But we can just test, just we keep it and see if it does work. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna like be like, let's change this.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to figure something out. I really want.
That's fine. I'm just saying like
What would we make trench if we don't want to do towards like lightning?
Okay, so drench is water, and I currently have travesty of some kind or a movement restriction of some kind. But should in this case movement be like action stuff? Maybe like they can't swap out or they can't fully while they're drenched, or maybe it becomes hard to dodge something, or something like that.
Okay.
Also say certain things for generic conditions.
I have to go to the left side. I'm sorry, I'm still in the stream. I'm so split on everything right now.
It is all good. Don't worry about it.
But it's like I don't know. This is the one we got to sit down and research. Let's not rush this one.
Let me just send what we currently have to Ashton up to date. Alright, and I'm gonna switch on over to the chat in order to.
Yeah. Check out over there. We gotta have to sit down and research this, man. There's gonna be a lot of things to research about this one.
Like, most likely, unless you're highly invested in the game, you don't know all the math behind what actually makes an item that level, and why they chose to give it something that number again, that you don't know exactly what you have to go through in order to make a turn-based RPG.
Okay.
Like, a lot of this math won't be directly shown to you.
Oh no, of course not. Yeah, of course not. I'm not like these things will just be hidden in the code. Yeah, that's something that like I'm alright with. It's just we have to. I think with this whole thing, we gotta research this like because I'm very unfamiliar with some of this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I need to see what's what.
Like, I always tell people this. Like, when you go to the store, right, and you buy pain medication, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty simple, right?
Yes.
Like, you just call whatever it says on the bottle. What kind of math and what kind of chemistry knowledge did that person that actually made that medicine need in order to then put in the bottle, put it on the shelf, and make it simple enough for you to be able to take it?
In the background, it's always like it's the amount of milligrams for the effective dose to work plus maybe the weight of the person.
Why are pills different sizes? Why they have different fillers?
Yes.
Why are different casings? Especially when they dissolve at different rates in the body. Choose you want to see that? Don't know most of the math. Totally invested into it. Then yeah, then.
In that case, I see what you mean. That is a very good point.
In other words, what we're to build the game. Actual way of scaling.
That is true.
Everything. Okay.
I see what you mean. In that case, yeah. Uh, you know what, Brandon? Because I feel like you know what, Brandon? I feel like you know what it is. I think I've noticed I'm honestly so split on so many things, and I'm like, you know what? Let me. Look, I'm gonna let you like finish up some like the stuff with this. There's other stuff I'm also worried about, and I'm like, I have to like let me just knock out those things, and then like I can really sit down and genuinely help you with the numbers. And the thing is, let's focus on chapter one. Let's focus on chapter one. We should focus on chapter one for now. Let's focus on chapter one because I feel as if like I'm coming to the point where we basically finished up the entire story. Right? All I
I
need
know,
is
but here's the one problem with that.
uh-huh.
There's one major problem.
Right.
The game engine itself. We are, and then have to make a whole new engine for chapter 2. It's going to be the same one that travels from chapter to chapter.
Yes.
We just update the game into the next chapter.
Not to say that we're not gonna already add those things in, of course, right?
It's like saying you want, so basically Windows, right? You know everything is built on older Windows models, like Windows XP and all that kind of stuff. You to go and change something from like the base model, Windows XP. That would be a pain in the ass because it affects everything else down the line. Everything. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get the base system going, like all the math behind it solid, this way we can make it into multiple chapters and we never have to go back and change it.
Yes, that's important too. That's what I was gonna mention. That I do completely agree with you on that one, and yes, we have to do that. But what I'm saying is, I feel like this issue is so big that I feel as if there's some other things I need to finish up so I can honestly, genuinely put all my energy into this. That's what I mean. Not to say,
I just wanted to make that up
oh yeah,
so when we meet up next time, just jump right into it.
you can jump right into it. So the outline,
You wanna be there for it as well? It's a lot of math. It's
it,
a lot of math. A lot of statistics calculations, a lot of simulations. If you want to be a part of it, you can. What do you think? I think you might be gone. Hey, what? Asking if you wanted to join us for the balancing talks. Usually me and Andy actually used to be a part of it. She's a part of it anymore.
no, she says she wants to. She says she wants to draw, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I send her some stuff sometimes, so this way she stays updated. But at the same time, like I'm doing all the math here. So
Yeah, I need to help you with that. I gotta help you with that, and I have to genuinely like.
You know what? Yeah,
We gotta. The thing is,
I'll probably join it.
the problem is right. Is I want to. I'm gonna help you out, Brandon. Just the problem is like we have to. I have to. I need to finish the other things first, like character profiles. Eh, character profiles. We need to just throw something in there for now. Um, I'm gonna have to finish up the story outline, and then I need to get the entire dialogue of chapter one, and I think we're good, and I can honestly just help you out like fully with these
okay.
because I need to help you out fully. I really couldn't because I was like so bombarded with so many other things, but I will. I need to finish up the whole story for everything. But yeah, that in I'm still also learning the pixel art, which personally that should come last. Do you agree? Yeah, it should come.
You gotta start working on it immediately.
Yeah,
It takes so much time and additions and all that kind of stuff. It's like the most time-consuming thing
yeah,
for a lot of this.
I mean,
Like, sure, like the math is tough. The actual balancing, like creating unique systems, like coding, is tough, but it's not as time-consuming.
right.
You know what I mean? It's tough, but it's also not time-consuming. And also, it's kind of tough because, well, everyone has their own idea for how the game is gonna run, and we need some baseline shit here. Like, one thing I do have to complain about is Ashley. We want stuff on the balancing, but she's already saying like, "Oh, I'm putting my foot down with this." I'm like, "No, you're not doing the numbers. You're not doing this."
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not listening to that shit.
The stuff with when you say yeah numbers, the problem is that like I get how she feels about it, but then I also understand you when you're trying to make the numbers, and I'm like this shit could just backfire. Like it can honestly backfire so bad, and that's why I'm like I need to like I need to finish up this outline. I'm going to after the stream I'm going to write up the outline. I'm gonna write up the outline, and then literally um I'm gonna ask Stanley and Tifa. I need to get them to act out Act Chapter 1, and then we need to like I need to write points of the story where, I don't know. Maybe we'll say some type of dialogue. We'll say something that I would say or he would say, and then we'll just write it down and record it.
Make it rough outlines the different section of the map. It's gonna be here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, it's like that's what I'm saying.
Like, for example, your room, all that kind of stuff. I need you to show me a map of like what leads to where and all that kind of stuff. In general size, maybe make like D&D style numbers.
Oh, can you show me how to make a D&D style map? If you can show me how to do that, I can do it for I can do for I can do for Westbury.
This is one of them. So look up other D&D map makers.
This was a dance somewhere. Yeah, so Brandon, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to finish up the outline, right? Um, I'm gonna ask you to what is can I ask you a question? What is your characters
Also
and
helps out Tifa by showing her like where she needs to be for the floor. She can make something for the aftermath. You give her something like this, like and you put it to like, oh, this was gonna be my room. At least this of the hallway and stuff like that. It also gives her scale. Usual. So that's the only thing that I thought of with the D&D map maker. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. You actually need the map. You actually know what goes to where you find items, where you find stuff like that.
Yes. I'm gonna do that, Brandon. I'm gonna sit down. I'm going to do the outline. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, so I have salsa in front of me.
Andy,
Yes.
what if we have a stat condition where it's just you have to sing Disney Pixar songs? Enemy, and it uses force song.
We can call it the Chester. The Jester enemy. The Jester does, but
The frog
funny
leaf.
guys.
Wonder why it's not letting me do it. Yeah, it's not letting me like do the dance over here. Honestly, I never know why. I guess he's just captured. He's just here. Like he has literally no purpose. He's just written in there. I won't say he has no purpose. He's just more so. Yeah, he's just honestly just here. Oh, there we go.
To see what they're up to.
All right, dog.
Alright, good luck with your stream, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Dude. I need to help you out on this, and I know you've been doing a lot of numbers. I'm like, man, I gotta help you out, dude. So I'm going to knock out some of these other things that we don't have to really focus on too much, so I can just put my energy more into the numbers with you.
Gotcha.
All right.
Alright. So,
All right. Peace out, dude. All right, Stink. So we are in Osho Castle again. Didn't say it.
On Twitch.
You know, that's my favorite catchphrase. How do you know?
I was foretold this. I knew you were gonna say that. I also knew you were going to say it.
No, but he's right. No, there's a lot of stuff in the background. Why they hit so freaking hard? Oh, we gotta get out of here. That thing was really strong. Salsa. doing alright in my room straight. That's like my week. Like brownies on. Got Kumatora and who else? Ooh, I need to charge my computer. I think electric should do a lot of damage. Yeah, figured.
That monkey is finding a tank.
Ah, I did not mean to make him eat the magic gelatin. That was a mistake. You know, I wanted to have the magic gelatin. Kumatora. Oh, never mind. Well, he died. He died. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Damn. Probably gonna end the stream right now. But I got to like the best part of the game where you're gonna play as Lucas and get his psychic abilities.
this is Bison standing medium kick. If you block it can leave. Standing medium kick is -3 on block, and his medium kick scissors are 17 frame. Yeah, you can beat this guy by using a heavy normal, but Bison can counter this by whiff punish. Heavy normal with standing heavy punch or by delay. A safer option is to backdash. If Bison standing medium kick. If you block Bison standing medium kick is -0.
Yeah, first part, one of the best part of the game. I genuinely want to stop. How's this man Facade still here?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it here though. But this is where the game's gonna start getting a lot better. So, thank you guys for watching, playing. No, I was playing. Oh damn, I only stream for 1 hour.
You're welcome.
You guys take care though. Peace out. We're gonna play this again tomorrow. It should be at the same time, 9 o'clock. So you guys take care. Bye bye. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was SunSamurai.